Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video on the test server today. I don't believe this champion. This champion is insane. I'll be showcasing it, and it's one of the new factions we have available in the game. The Sylvan Watchers, the 15th. Yes, the 15th faction. We still have one that's hidden. Sylvan Watchers, and it does have this one void legendary champion that will be changing the way that the arena works for the end game players. This is of course done to get more spending out of the big whales. They'll definitely want this guy called Ailil. Ailil, whatever you want to pronounce it. We're gonna go over his skills, gonna do a showcase of his damage because it's insane the way that this champion works, and it will definitely shake up the way that arena works because of everything that he has in his kit. He will be the one used on offense by many players out there. Let's have a look at how this guy works. Attacks one enemy with Gnarled Scythe. It's his A1 skill. Steals all buffs from the target the first time this champion hits them. With this skill, this effect cannot be resisted. It means you don't even need to have any resistance. Forget about the time where you would get the resisted in arena. This is where this works. Each subsequent time this attack hits an enemy, no buffs will be stolen. Instead, the damage will be increased by 10% for each buff on the target. All right, that's still good. I mean, even if you don't steal it on the second hit, it means you'll be getting 30%, 40% even more damage with 4 buffs on the enemy target. And then let's have a look at the A2. This is the game-changing one. Pierce the carapace. Attacks one enemy, will ignore strengthen. Stoneskin, increase defense and ally protection buff. So that Stoneskin protected attack champion on the enemy team, that Cupidus in the enemy team protected by Necred, no longer will be able to survive a hit. This will go through and just destroy the enemy defense. This will just take away those Cupidus from defenses, those +4s that the whales tried so hard to get empowered. Well, no more, they will die because of this. If this attack kills an enemy, fully heals this champion and places Stoneskin buff on them for 1 turn. So he doesn't even need to have Stoneskin himself. He'll use this skill to kill the target, whatever target, because this will be a high damaging skill that will ignore any of the buffs on them, and then get a Stoneskin for himself. Then his A3, which the madness doesn't stop, attacks all enemies before attacking, removes any increased defense buff on the target and replaces them with decreased defense. Also removes strengthen and replaces them with a weaken. So decreased defense and weaken on an AoE if they have those buffs already. So it's not always that you'll be applying those two. And then place a block buffs debuff for 1 turn on enemies not under increased defense or strengthen buffs before attacking. So this is great against targets that will be receiving buffs in the case, right? In the case that there is no increased defense or strengthen already, you put a block buffs on them. It also stops the unkillables from what's the set called? The Swift Parry set, right? The buff removal and the debuff placement cannot be resisted, so you don't care about any accuracy or resistance, all right, on the targets. It's just an insanity with this champion. This goes 3 turn cooldown, 3 turn cooldowns. And let's look at the passive. The madness doesn't stop. Increase this champion's HP by 2,000 and defense by 100 for every 1,000 attack they have. So under an increased attack, and let's say you can get him to 7,000 attack, under increased attack that will go to 13,000. And while in battle, this champion will have 13,000 attack. That's 1,300 defense more. And 2,000 times 13, that's 26,000 more health, making him a very tanky target, as well as being a menace in terms of doing damage. I bet he will be able to be used also in even clan boss with all of this. But his skills don't really make much difference in clan boss. Maybe Hydra, with all the buffs, you'll be removing them. You'll be able to remove them. The increased defense if it's stolen by the mischief head and all that. And he also has critical rate buff by 25% in all battles, if that wasn't enough. Anyway, let's go and have a look at him in battle. I'll quickly show you guys my stats on Ailil. since we're on the test server. I did have to farm a little bit here for the accessories. The accessories are not the best. So overall stats are about 6.5k here, 281 crit damage, no accuracy. Who cares about accuracy anymore? And we go for Helm Smasher, of course, to ignore extra defense. We go for the counter attack here because you don't need the support tree. We go for the counter attack. If you get the counter attack first and you counter on a target with buffs, remember that A1 will steal the buffs from the target. And if he has stolen them already, he'll be doing more damage based on the number of buffs on the enemy target. So definitely don't hit this guy. So let's have a look at him in the arena. Remember, he also gets a turn meter boost whenever he receives a buff. So having more buffs on him means that you can go slower, even slower than him, than you would actually do on other attack-based champions. This passive is just insanity on the 10% turn meter boost that he gets when he receives the buffs. So the more buffs you get, the better it's going to be in terms of just turn meter boosting, right? If I had a Necrit, I would do that as a showcase, guys, because Necrit applies buffs on a specific target. We could have been doing that for this guy, but I don't have it on my account. So unfortunately, that won't be the case. Let's have a look at how this fight is going to go. We need that increased attack that's going to give us a nice solid damage. Here, I'm looking to see some Stoneskin. There's going to be a Torment there. That's going to be annoying. There we go. We just lock out everybody. And now we can actually either go for the kill with the A2 or do the big AoE. And this AoE will not do anything other basically than applying a block buffs on them because they don't have an increased defense yet. And they don't have a strengthen or an increased defense to make a decreased defense or weaken. So what I'll do, though, is let's just go with the A2 and see if we can take out this one target right here, Mithrala. So we're going to ignore Stoneskin. We've got the increased attack. Look at the health, the amount of health that this guy now has. Boom, 67k. There's the Stoneskin. Now Stoneskin is protecting me from any debuffs from the Torment. So that is, again, crazy. We get frozen here on these two targets, but look at that counter attack. 30,000. He didn't have any buffs to get stolen. So I want to see the A3 now in action. Look at this cooldown. Boom. We've taken them out. Not that amazing damage if you don't have a defense down. I'm gonna say even with a cruel set and even with a cruel set, it's not that crazy so far. Ooh. We do get frozen here. Maybe you can even run him with a little bit higher resistance. If you go against teams like this. Let's get our cooldowns back up. Let's do the A2. Boom. 75k. It's very solid. It's very solid. And you wouldn't be going against these kind of teams with this guy, especially in high-end arena. This is not an amazing defense. Boom. 43k. With no defense down. I'll try one with... Oh, should I try Scratch? Oh my god, Scratch is gonna be... this is gonna be tough. So what I would do here is... probably don't have the accuracy to fight Scratch. So let's see. Because he's gonna have very high resist here. That Candraphone is gonna be annoying. So what I'll do here is... On a second thought, I want to try it with them getting lots of buffs. I want to see him fighting against targets with lots of buffs like this. Look at that. 4 buffs here. If we don't manage to steal it, look at that. The Veil is going to be annoying. This is going to be tricky for me. With the Veil, basically. Right. I'm going to do this. What I'll do now is I'll try to get a kill on... maybe that Duchess. Getting a kill on Duchess would be nice. That's going to give me a Stoneskin. This is going to be enough, though. The reaction sets are still going to be very strong. Look at that. 93k. Duchess goes down. We'll do a revive here. Stoneskin protects me from the enemy Candraphone, basically. So that's going to be nice. But I think I did increase his cooldowns. Get another... boom. Block buffs there. There goes Mithrala. Stoneskin is gone. Keep on boosting. I think if I go now with the A1, I'll be able to steal all the buffs from Cadrafon. See? Boom. Look at all those buffs. The strengthen, the block debuffs, everything. And the ally protection basically saved him. The buffs, look at the buffs, the insanity with the buffs. Now we go with the A2. Boom. Cadrafon is down 130k. We reset. Oh my god. This champion is so strong. There's gonna be a 10x. I guarantee there's gonna be a 10x for this champion, and you will see whales going insane for this guy. Insane for this guy. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Let's go against a crazy defense again. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. 469,000 power versus my 231,000 power. I wonder how this is gonna go. Look at the stone skins in action. All right, so many protected buffs. This means we cannot remove them, by the way. Protected buffs are very strong in this game. So try to sleep. Okay, we slept Baron. Try to increase their cooldowns. That is good. I'm gonna try and take out the Duchess or Baron. It's one of the two. I think I'm gonna go for Duchess here. So we will ignore we won't ignore shield. We will ignore ally protection. And we will ignore Stoneskin. So big shields will be strong against this guy. So the bolster set will be something that you need to consider if this gets an increase in uses and you see lots of them in arena offense. So let's see. Oh, wait, didn't I just use the A2 there? Shouldn't it ignore Stoneskin? That was a little bit weird. Apply. Yeah, it should have ignored Stoneskin there. It looked like it didn't ignore Stoneskin though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. So my A2 is on cooldown. It might be a bug right here. So we'll do the A3 and that will basically what is this gonna do? It's not gonna do anything because he's got protection, he's got block debuffs, he's got increased attack. He doesn't have increased defense or strengthen, so he's not gonna apply the decreased defense. Let's see. We only apply block buffs, and we couldn't even apply that. That kind of sucked a lot. I wonder what the stone skin issue there was. I want to try. All right, let's have a look at him against the strong Cubitus defense. This one's Hell Hades team. All right, so we've got Cubitus there on defense. No stone skin, but he does have the strength in there, so we can definitely do that. I'm looking at the bolster set. I think the bolster set is gonna be the one that you're gonna be using more now instead of stone skin. If you're noticing this guy on offense, bolster cannot be stolen. Strengthen can be removed with this one, but if you've got the block debuffs buff on them, you will not be able to apply the weaken on this guy. So try to sleep them off and wait it out a little bit. So what I'll do here is, can I take out a target? I'm gonna try and take out the ally protection here. Ooh, we didn't go through there in terms of damage. That A1 is going to cause the counterattack. Yep, that was bad. All right, we revive. See, boom, lots of buffs there. So A1 again. Okay, finally we do some damage here and take it out. Let's do this. Let's lock them out. I'm not going to try and buff again. Let's do the A3, block buffs, and a big AoE, 100k there. Not that amazing. In terms of the A3, it seems that you'll need to have, against the bolster set, it seems that you'll need to have something like a a decreased defense, I think, to make him just go crazy. Look at that A1 there, 114k. Yeah, if I had a Necrid, this guy would have been amazing with the Necrid. Yeah, yeah. I guarantee this guy would have been crazy with a Necrid. Boom. Look at that. Stoneskin again. Stoneskin counts as a buff as well. So that boosts us a little bit in terms of turn meter. All right, what I want to do now is I'll do the A2 on Necrid. Boom. That Stoneskin protects me until I manage to get a turn. The Duchess, is she gonna protect everybody? What I want to do now is I'll try the A1 on her or the A3 on her. Let's try the A3. Block buffs. Boom. We kill off the side Cadraphon there. So much turn meter though. That he gets. He gets lots and lots of turns. Boom. And you do manage to get the kill there. I think bolster sets are going to be very strong against this guy. He won't have a way to go through the shields. I still think he's a very strong champion. He's going to shake up the way that teams work in terms of you're going to need to have your bolster sets available and on your champions for arena. Stone skill will no longer guarantee protection. Necrid will be something that you'll be able to go against because he does ignore that ally protect, but he doesn't ignore shield. So if this had also the ignore shield mechanic, that would have been absolutely nuts. You saw there on how the sets become very crucial on the way that defense works, especially against the hard defenses that I was fighting here on the test server. This was the showcase on Ailil, guys. I definitely think he is a worthy champion of you know, a top 5, I would say, for arena offense. He's very strong. His multipliers are again very strong. I wouldn't say he doesn't need decreased defense against specific teams. Decreased defense is kind of required with the way that the bolster sets now work. If you want to go and do a lot of damage, then this mastery right here is also crucial. Shield breaker, increase damage inflicted to targets under shield buffs. You'll need that if you want to go through and take out the targets. And you'll definitely need to worry about his HP and the way that works, because his HP will be modifying Necrid's protection, maybe not going on him. So have that in mind when you're building him out for arena. This was the video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.